Dun, 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 dun. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to this morning's stream. I'm T from HABA. This is Steve.
Hello.
And we're going to play, Steve's my husband, and we're going to play some toddler games this morning. So, we here at HABA have a whole line of games called My Very First Games. We have several games in the series, and they are designed to be played with ages 2 and up. So they are generally made of, they're always made of high-quality components, including nice, big, sturdy wooden pieces. And they also have children's safety testing for every country in the world. And they have really nice, robust components that can stand up to the play and attention of a toddler, with gameplay that works really well for toddlers to teach them a variety of skills, including how to play a game. So if you're working on getting your toddler into gaming, or if your toddler already enjoys gaming and you're looking for new ways to play with them, these games are really good for that. We have 2 new games in the My Very First Games series that have come out in the last couple weeks, including a new one that released here at Gen Con. And I'll actually put the... I'll put this on the screen for right now, but we have a lot of events happening here at Gen Con Online, but it's kind of hard for online conventions to get the whole family involved. And so we decided to do this stream this morning to help get the little ones involved. So if you're watching along with your little ones, I hope you enjoy this game. If you are not watching with your little ones and instead you're just curious about these games for your little ones, I hope you enjoy us playing these games. We'll be teaching you how to play both games, and in some cases both ways to play both games, so that if you do purchase the games, you can just jump right into playing with your toddler. So, good morning, Marcus. Marcus from the HABA Games Development Team is currently in the chat, which is awesome. So if you have any questions about how these games are made or the process or anything like that, feel free to ask them. And we can ask Marcus and he can answer, and then I'll relay it to the video. But yes, if you are participating in Gen Con Online and you would like more information about all the other events that are happening on this last day of Gen Con, you can go ahead and go to habausa.com/GenConOnline. All right, let's jump right into it. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am excited.
You just did.
I've never played this.
You haven't, and you just actually did what this game works on. So this is Nibble, Munch, Crunch, and in this game, we're going to feed the pets. And you just fed the pets, didn't you?
I did just feed the pets.
What kind of pets do we have?
We have 2 dogs.
Yeah? And what are their names?
Ichi and Xena.
Yes. And Ichi and Xena are very happy when we feed them. Ichi does a little dance when you feed her. She does like she's a corgi, and she does the little, I don't know if you've seen the GIF of the corgi that does the dance when they're waiting for their food, but Ichi does that dance.
Yep.
It's like a genetic corgi dance. So do you want to help get out all the components?
I can.
And
Which
set them out?
components am I getting out?
We're getting out all of them. Can we sort them by type?
Yes.
So while Steve does that, I'm going to talk a little bit, go a little slower. This is a toddler-friendly stream. So we just go a little slower. But I'm going to talk a little bit about our rule books for these games. So with these games, the game development team works really hard on these rule books and want to make sure that these rule books give you as a parent everything you need to know about how to use this game with your child, both as a social interaction game, like how to use it to encourage your child to develop certain skills in cognitive development, fine motor skills, etc. Also, just how to enjoy the game as free play. It gives recommendations on how to introduce the components and how to introduce your child to the concept of playing a game and how to separate the idea of a game versus a toy. So we do have some recommendations. We have a Dear Parents letter that tells you about what cognitive skills are specifically used in this game, as well as other things like that. Then we talk about how to do free play and encourage your child to get used to the components, which Steve kind of just did. Thank you, Steve. And then for this game, Nibble, Munch, Crunch, we actually have 2 ways to play. So we have a cooperative way, which is really pretty straightforward, but we can make it a little harder, a little easier, depending on the kiddo and how experienced they are. And then we can also play a competitive way, which is where each of us would have our own pet that we're working on feeding. So today we're going to play both ways really quick, because these are pretty fast games, right? Attention spans and all. And we're going to start with, what do animals eat? So, Steve.
I just realized I wasn't supposed to stock these.
No, but that's okay.
Yep.
That's part of free play. So what do we see, Steve? Oh, I'm going to put out the wood bits.
Okay. Well, I see the 5 animals.
I also realize now I'm treating you like my toddler, which is not the intention, but it helps.
There's 5 of these cutouts, which look like they're the same shape as the wooden pieces.
Oh, they do. They do.
And then there's these 5 tiles, which look like they are associated with the foods. So we have like a carrot and fish scales and cheese and lettuce.
I think that's grass.
Or grass.
Yeah.
And then dog food.
Yeah. So we have 5 pets. We're a good sized pet family. We have 5 pets, and we have, which is your favorite pet? I think I know. The bunny.
It's the bunny.
Steve loves the bunny. If you're watching along, what is your favorite pet? Which pet do you like the most? Do you like the bunny too? Do you like the kitty? The cat? What about the puppy? Or the mouse? Or the turtle? Which one do you like? Which one do you think I like? My favorite's the puppy. I like the puppy. Okay, so now to play this game, it's very straightforward. This game, we're working on what do animals eat. We're working on taking turns. And we can also have some conversations about colors. We can have some conversations about different types of food. We can talk about different animals and what they like or what they don't like. If we have animals in our lives that are like these animals, we can talk about them. Schuler likes the cat. Oh, I love cats too. Cats are really good. Sorry. So we can have a bunch of conversations about a lot of different stuff as we play this. But we're going to also kind of work on some fine motor skills and things like that. So now the question is, let's go ahead and feed the pets. So here we go. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to take all of the pets and we're going to put them into a deck. So this is a great game to introduce toddlers to the idea of cards. And this is one of the reasons I really like this game, is because these cards are punch boards. They're very thick. And so you can't really mess them up. So we can introduce the idea of a deck and drawing cards from the deck and being nice with our cards, right? So, can we name the pets? I like this idea. We'll do that as we feed them. I think that's a good idea. Okay. So here we go. So we'll shuffle the deck and then we're going to take turns. We're working together. We want to get all 5 of our pets fed. Okay, and so we're going to work together, but take turns still on our pets. So Steve, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. What do I do first?
Okay, so you're going to draw the top card of the deck and flip it over so we all can see it.
Another good skill.
It's the kitty. It's the cat. What should we name the cat, everyone? What do you think?
Marcus had a suggestion in chat.
Oh, Marcus thinks we should name the cat Chili. What do you think we should name the cat? Give us some ideas. Ask your parent, right? What are we thinking? I don't know. The cat is orange. Maybe we could name the cat Orange. Or what else is orange that we could name a cat? Sunny? Sunny could be a good name for a cat. I know a lot of cats that are this color. I think they're called Ginger.
Ginger.
Because they're ginger cats. I think that's a common name. Oh, Jesse suggests Melon. I like that name for this cat. That's a good one. Oh, we have Pumpkin. Pumpkin's a great name for an orange cat. I like Pumpkin.
Tiger.
Tiger is another really good name for the cat. Which name do you want to go with?
Oh, I like Pumpkin.
I like Pumpkin too. Oh, Squinch. I think that's how we say this name.
Squinch.
Squinch. Squinch is a cute name. All right. I think we're going to name the cat Pumpkin. And what do you think Pumpkin would like to eat out of all the food that we have here? Which do you think Pumpkin would be more inclined to eat? The cheese, the grass, the dog bone? That one kind of gives it away. The fish or the carrot? Oh, you can hear our dogs barking. Which one do you think that Pumpkin would like to eat?
I am going to guess the fish.
The fish? Okay. Do you want to put the fish in Pumpkin's bowl?
I will do that.
And so with this one, we can work on those fine motor skills and also pattern recognition of matching which food goes with which cutout.
Yeah, those are good. The shapes are all real different.
Yeah, the shapes are really, really different. And the wood, I just want to call to this. So with HABA wood products, all of our wooden products that we have in the children's games are all our sustainably forested birch, and it's all water solubly stained with water soluble sealant, and so it's all safe to go in mouths. It's safe to kind of bang around a little. You can be pretty aggressive with the wood, and you won't mess it up. And so these wooden pieces are really, really good for little ones, and also, more rough play and things like that.
That would be neat.
Yeah. Okay. So we put the fish in Pumpkin's plate. What kind of texture does the fish have? What kind of food does it look like? Right? What is it? Do you see the little, what are those on the side of the fish? Are those scales?
They are. Actually, and you can even feel the scales. You can feel the texture. Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. So which background should we put under Pumpkin's plate? The scales. So can you put the scales under Pumpkin's plate? And then,
okay.
Yeah, we can do some leveling up on that one.
Yeah.
So you can do them in a different order. So there we go. So Pumpkin's got the fish. Do you want to feed Pumpkin now? Do you want to there's a couple different ways, but you can have Pumpkin eat the fish. You could put Pumpkin on top of the plate. There we go. So Pumpkin has been fed. Good job. Oh, Sky says that the blue one goes with the fish. Good job, Sky. You got it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to draw the next card. Let's see which pet I'm going to feed. I'm going to feed the turtle. I think that's a turtle, not a tortoise. I'm not sure. I'm so bad at telling the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Let's see. It doesn't say. So we're going to say it's a turtle. What name should we call our pet turtle? I had a turtle once when I was little, and I named them Timmy.
Timmy the turtle?
Timmy the turtle.
I like that.
Timmy the turtle is a good idea. What do you think we should name the turtle? Leonardo. Oh, that's a good name for a turtle. Leonardo's a good one. Jimmy Grasswater is a suggestion. Oh, Marcus didn't know there was a difference between a turtle and a tortoise. There is. Yeah. Tortoises are land-based and turtles are water-based. So turtles like to spend a lot of their time in and around water, whereas tortoises, they still like water, but they don't like to be in the water as much. So they spend most of their time on land. Yeah.
Jess says Shelly the turtle.
Oh, Shelly the turtle is a really good name.
I like Shelly.
Shelly, well, Shelly is a good name because turtles do have shells. Right? We'll give it a couple more seconds for some other names to come in.
That name is hard to forget.
Mallory says Tater the turtle. Oh, that's a great name, Mallory. I like Tater the turtle. I think I'm going to pick Tater the turtle.
Tater the turtle. Yep, Tater gets it.
Thank you, Mallory. All right, so we're going to feed Tater. So what kind of food do we think Tater the turtle would eat? I don't think Tater the turtle would like to eat cheese. I don't think that would make sense. And I don't think Tater the turtle would want to eat a dog bone. Which food do you think Tater the turtle would like to eat the most? Do you think Tater would like to eat the dog bone? Probably not. What about a carrot? A carrot? Maybe. Maybe. We might have another pet that likes the carrot more, though. Oh, we said cheese. I don't think turtles can eat cheese. I don't think it's good for their tummies. I don't think we should feed Tater the cheese. What about the grass? Do you think turtles would like grass? I think turtles would really like grass. Mm-hmm. I think they would spend a lot of time eating grass. So, salad. That's right. Turtles really like salad. And grass is kind of like salad. Salad is kind of like grass, if you think about it. So, we're going to feed Tater the turtle the grass or the salad. So, we're going to see what shape does the grass go into. Oh, I think it goes right here. There we go. All right. And what does the grass look like? Which of these cards, which color is a good background for the grass that matches the grass? Which color? Which one do we think? Do we think it's the yellow one? What about the orange one? Or the brown one? Or what about the green one?
I think it's the green.
You think it's the green? Let's see what the chat thinks. That one points to the green. That's right. Good job. Good job, Sky. Awesome. All right. That's right. The turtle wants the grass on the green background. So let's feed Tater. Here you go, Tater. There we go. Awesome. Tater's fed. All right. Next pet. Let's do it.
All right, let's flip it over. It's the bunny.
It's the bunny rabbit. Oh, it's Steve's favorite. What should we name the bunny rabbit?
Well, let's see. The rabbit's two colors. It's got black and white, so there's probably some stuff there.
The rabbits are very soft. And their tails are very furry and buzzy. Arthur says cheese. Arthur suggests we name the bunny cheese.
Snowball.
Oh, Sky suggests Snowball. Good job.
Snowball's a good one.
Snowball's a very nice name. I had a bunny when I was little, and I named him Thumper. I had a lot of pets when I was little, but I had a bunny, and I named them Thumper because they would sit in their cage, and they would thump. She would thump her back leg. And also, I really liked that movie, Bambi. I really liked Bambi, and I liked Thumper and Bambi. All right, so we have Snowball.
I think Snowball.
Snowball and cheese. I think Snowball's a good name for a bunny. Let's name the bunny Snowball. So what do you think, out of what we have left, Snowball would want to eat? Do you think Snowball would want a dog bone?
Probably not.
Probably not. Do you think Snowball... We had another vote for Snowball.
Oh, and Booble Snoot.
Booble Snoot's
that's
a pretty adorable name.
That's the top tier.
I think we're going to go with Snowball still, but Booble Snoot.
Booble Snoot is a good one.
Is a good one. Do you think, I almost said Booble Snoot. Do you think Snowball would like cheese?
Probably not.
Probably not cheese. What about, which food do you think, everyone? What about a carrot? Oh, we got it! A carrot! Good job! Yes, Snowball would probably like a carrot, don't you think? Do you want to feed Snowball the carrot?
I will indeed.
There we go. And which color background do you think the carrot goes with? Which one? Do you think carrots are brown? Sometimes. They're very old.
The carrots in our garden are maybe a little more brown.
Because they're in the dirt still.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're growing carrots. Our dog, Ichi, loves carrots. So I planted carrots for her. And she likes to go in the garden with me and help pick the carrots. And then I clean them off and she eats them. So, yeah.
Oh, looks like we have a bunch. Chat says carrots. It's
the Mallory.
Orange one.
Yeah, good job, Mallory. And Arthur. The orange one. That's right. Carrots are orange. Good job. All right. Do you want to feed Snowball?
I will indeed feed Snowball. Munch, 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 munch. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Good job. All right. Snowball's happy. All right. Let's see. Who do we have left? It's the mouse. What should we name the mouse? The mouse is tiny. What was the one name that Marcus said they liked for the name? Was it Squinch? Squinch? What do you think we should name the mouse, everyone? Sky, Mallory, do you have an idea what we want to name the mouse? What about you, Arthur? What are we thinking? Mice are tiny and white. Oh, and they squeak.
Squeaky?
Squeaky's a good idea. Squeaky is a good name for a mouse. Let's see if anybody else has an idea on what we should name the mouse. Very good. Oh, Squeakers.
Squeakers is a good one.
I like Squeakers. Squeakers is a good name, similar to Squeaky. Let's see. Arthur says, oh, this is a great name. Nita's Train Grass Puzzle. I mean, Nita's Train has a majestic name to it. I think that's a good suggestion, but I think I might go with Squeakers.
Let's go with Squeakers.
I like Squeakers. So we're going to name the mouse Squeakers. Let's see. What do I think Squeakers wants to eat? What do mice want to eat? I think between a dog bone and cheese. I don't know. Which do you think? Oh, Lucy and Isaac. Squinchy, squeaky, little Nataz. There you go. Which do you think? Which food do you think Mallory and Sky and Lucy and Isaac, which food do you think Squeakers wants to eat? Squeakers the mouse. Sky says cheese. I think that's a good idea. Arthur, which one do you think? Cheese, you're right. Good job. Definitely Squeakers would like the cheese, and the cheese goes on the cheese plate. What color is the cheese? Which background does the cheese get? Which one do we think? Yeah, which one? There's some cheese that's got a brown background. Or is it yellow? Is cheese usually yellow? Which one do we think? Do you have an idea, Lucy and Isaac? Oh, that's right. That's a good point. Squeakers is too small to eat the dog bone. The dog bone would be the size of Squeakers. It takes Squeakers a long time to eat it. That one, up high, yellow, that's right. Mallory, your favorite color is yellow? Oh, my favorite color is orange, but yellow is my second favorite color.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's put the cheese together.
Oh, I like the little cutouts of the holes on
Oh,
cheese.
yeah. The cheese
texture.
has the texture. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to feed Squeakers. Nibble, 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 nibble.
All right, now there's only one left.
There's only one left. Which one do we think it is? Which pet?
Let's see. Who's
Here we
left?
go.
It's the puppy.
It's the puppy. What should we name the puppy? What should we name the puppy? The puppy is super cute. They got their tongue out, and look, they have a little heart on their tag. What should we name the puppy, everyone?
Well,
this is super fun. I'm
let's
glad
see.
this is working out. This was an experiment.
I know we got Jakey. Oh, Elvis.
Spike. We've got lots of good dog names.
Yip, yip, woof, woof, dog.
Yip, yip. This puppy does look like a dog. That might go yip, yip. Maybe.
I was going to say, because I think they're maybe a Boston Terrier. I was going to say Bossy.
Could be Bossy.
But I like Elvis.
Elvis is good name. Sniffy Arfer.
Sniffy Arfer.
Sniffy Arfer is a good name. That's a good name. These are great suggestions.
We could go with Arthur.
Yip Yip
Yip
is
Yip.
Yip Yip is pretty cute. I like Yip Yip. I think we're gonna go with Yip Yip. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah.
Though Elvis is a second fit. Maybe we call them Elvis Yip Yip or Yip Yip Elvis.
I like
the Yip Yip, but I really liked Elvis too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Wow. What do we think that Yip Yip wants to eat? What's left? And what do we think that Yip Yip would love to eat? What do you think? No, Yip Yip doesn't want to eat
dog bone.
squeakers. Yip Yip would not want to eat squeakers. Oh, Yip Yip is better than that. Yip Yip and squeakers are friends.
They are friends.
They're friends. That's right. The bone. Yip Yip would love the dog bone. And it fits so perfect in Yip Yip's dish. And what color background, what color is the dog bone? It's the one left. What color is that? Do we know? What color? Let's give it a second. There's always a delay. The last one left. Sky, that's right. It's brown. That's right. So we put the brown dog bone with the brown background. And do you want to feed Yip Yip?
I will feed Yip Yip.
There we go.
And it doesn't take long. Yip Yip dives into the dish.
There we go.
Yip.
We fed all the animals. There we go. We did it. We won. Thank you, everyone, for helping us win. Is Yip Yip excited? Yip Yip's excited. Beige? Beige is a good color. Yeah, it's very close to beige, especially with the camera. So that was Nibble, Munch, Crunch, and that was the competitive version. And I was going to do
cooperative.
Oh, sorry. That was the cooperative version where we play together. I was going to say, let's play the competitive version, but I think that took a little longer than I was expecting. But that's okay because we had a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone, for helping. Ronnie likes the game. Yay! Thank you. So that was one way to play. The other way to play is you kind of put everything out again, but then we would flip over these tiles and mix them up, right? And we'd mix the animals up and we would put them out, and each player would pick one plate to take. So like maybe I have Snowball's carrot, right? And Steve has Squeaker's cheese, right? And we would take turns trying to find both the pet and the background for the food. So it's a memory game and it's competitive. So I'd say, okay, well, first I'm going to try and feed Snowball. So I would say, okay, well, I'm going to look at this one. Oh, it's not Snowball, but I could feed Tater. If I can find the grass that goes with Tater, I could feed Tater. So I would flip over one of the red cards. Oh no, that's Squeaker's cheese. I didn't find Tater's grass. So I'll turn that over and then I turn over Tater. And now it would be Steve's turn to try and find a match. And if you find the match, it's Squeaker's. Okay, so
I found Squeaker's.
Hang on, do we remember where Squeaker's cheese was? Do you remember where Squeaker's cheese was? Because if you remember and you find Squeaker's cheese, we can feed Squeaker.
This is harder than I thought.
Waiting or thinking?
Thinking. The memory part. It's tricky.
Yeah. All right. Do you remember when we saw Squeaker's cheese? I think Squeaker's cheese is red on the background. Mm-hmm. And I think it might be down there where I last flipped over a card. What do you think? By the bone. That's right.
Next to the grass, by the bone.
It's next to the grass, by the bone. There you go. You did it. We can feed Squeakers.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah. So we would take this and assemble it like normal, and then Steve would score Squeakers.
How do I do that?
You feed Squeakers. You take Squeakers and you feed Squeakers. Right? And then I would go, and then we would just see who can feed the most pets. And so that would just be the quick competitive version. And that's really good if you're working on competitive, so competitions. Or just, the idea of competition with the little ones. So that's the other way to play. And also, you can invent your own games to play with this. So whatever works for you and your family. All right, let's switch to the next game. That was a lot of fun, though. Thank you so much, everyone that helped us play and helped us feed the pets in Nibble, Munch, Crunch.
Mm-hmm. And name the pets.
Naming the pets was one of my favorite parts. If you are interested in picking up a copy of Nibble, Munch, Crunch, you can get it from habausa.com/shop/ShinCon. And we actually have a coupon code that I'll put on the screen while we're setting up the next game. I have a specific voice I use apparently when doing kids streams. All right, well, let's see if we can find on our shelf behind us the next game. Let's put this back. It's always important when you're done with your games to put them away in the box and then put them back on the shelf so they don't get messed up. So let's do that.
Oh, I like that all of my very first games are next to each other.
Yeah, this is my special shelf just for toddler games. Do you have a special shelf in your house just for toddler games? Just for your littles games? We have a special room in our house. Oh, yay! Mallory just finished playing Animal Upon Animal, Unicorns, and Dinosaurs. That's awesome. I'm glad you had fun. Okay. Thank you for playing, Lucy and Isaac. That was super fun. Okay, so this next game we're going to play is my very first game's building site. So we're going to build a house together. All right, so let's change cameras and set that up. Okay, there we go. Oh, yay, you have your own shelf in the living room. That's the perfect place to have a shelf. So this game, we're going to build a house, and there's lots of components in this game because this game is designed to be more like a game, like a board game. So it all works together, and there's only really one way to play. You can make up your own ways to play if you'd like. But, all right, Steve, can you help me pull out everything? There's so many things. Here, I'll take this.
Okay, looks like we got some sort of puzzle pieces that fit together.
Okay, so while Steve lays out all the construction pieces,
we've got two big puzzle pieces.
Yeah, that one needs to go together. That one might make sense to put at the very top of the board, remember, or bottom of the table. There we go. Let's see. Let me move this. Make sure we get the camera. This one takes a little bit of space. Let's put this one in the middle. We're going to drive the truck around.
Whoa.
Yeah, because we're building a house. It's a construction zone. Okay. So then we have our truck that we're going to drive around to all the different sites of the construction zone. And then can you put the house pieces on the spaces they belong onto the boards? So we have that one and that one. And because this game, oh, and then we have the manager, the site manager, Bruno the bear. Bruno. So because this game has so many great components that are great to show on the overhead camera, but we also, if we stood up the components, they just look like that. We're going to lay down the components. But if you play this game at home with your own copy, you would normally stand up everything. Okay?
Is Bruno taking a 5-minute break?
Bruno is sleeping a little bit. Let me go ahead and put the name of the game on the screen so that as we play, if anybody joins late, they would know what's happening. All right. So we're going to build a house. So in this rule book, we talk about building a house. So we have the normal letter to the parents about what skills you can work on with your littles. We have the free play and exploring the components to get your kiddos introduced to the idea of the components and work on setting it up. And then we have how to play the game. So we talk about what the goal of the game is, how and what skills we're going to work on in this game, and then we talk about how you actually play the game. And we go into a lot of detail to give you some hints and suggestions for working with your kids and developing those game playing skills. And then we have a story. So there's a whole story about how you build the house. And so what you can do is, if you want, as they're building the house and they do the next level, they can read the story. So we might do that this morning. We'll read the story when we get the next levels, okay? But we're almost finished with setup. We have all the construction sites set up, but now we need to put all of the tokens out. So there's tokens for each part of the construction phase, and we're going to put them all around the site, and then we're going to drive our truck to them. And there's actual tokens. There's tokens that have little birds, and the birds are just there to kind of distract us. So if we want to make the game a little easier, we'll take all the birds out, okay? So we're not going to play with the birds. But if you have a little kiddo that's really good at memory games, maybe you add in one or more of the birds to help add a little bit of extra time to the game. I'm not going to add the birds. So we're just going to have the pieces we need. We're going to mix them up, and we're just going to spread them kind of all around. We're going to do it face down, right? Okay. So they're hidden. And you can put them in a grid if you want. You can spread them out on the table a bit more if you want. It's really up to you how you want to put them. I like to spread them out so we can drive around and pick them up. Because the truck really goes. It's not great at four-wheeling, but. So, let's see. Can we get that up in the frame? I'll also, I think that's good. All right. Here we go. The approximate playtime for this one, when you're not streaming on the internet and pausing a lot for questions, this one plays in about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, pretty quick. You can do pretty quick. 10 minutes is also a good estimate. Yeah, it's just, but if the kiddos want to play with the components, it might take a little while. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're working together. We're working together to try and build the house. So we're going to take turns, and we have to build the house in the right order. So the first thing we have to build the house is the foundation. Okay, so we have to find what the foundation is made of. Well, the foundation that we put the house on is right here, and we have the cat, the driver. Who is the driver's? What's the driver's name? All of the characters have names in this one.
So it's not Pumpkin.
No, the cat's name is not Pumpkin. That's not Pumpkin. Pumpkin's orange.
That's right. That cat
Pumpkin
is great.
orange. That's Kira. So Kira the cat is the cement truck driver, and we need to drive around, and we need to find Kira, and we need to find the cement truck. So let's go ahead and start with the story. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Paul is excited because the construction project is beginning today. His aunt is building a house. Best of all, the construction site is right around the corner, so he can watch everything. And it's really exciting what's happening there. After all, a house doesn't just build itself. So that everything goes to plan, site manager Bruno Bear is supervising the construction work. To make sure that nothing gets forgotten, he has set out all the construction phases on the building plan. So this is his building plan. The place where the work happens is called the building site. So this is the building site. Okay. Many construction workers are employed here. Everyone wears a helmet on their head to protect them. And so we have all the workers, and you can see the workers are working at the different areas of the construction site. And the ones that are outside working with the construction, they're wearing their safety helmets. That's good. Okay. So buildings are really heavy. That's why the first phase of any construction project involves laying the foundation. It has to carry the weight of the entire building. Yeah. Also, so that it doesn't get too cold in the house, the ground floor is insulated below. That means there's some space between the ground and the rest of the house, and the foundation helps with that. Okay. So the first thing that happens is a large pit is dug into the ground. The dirt is removed with an excavator. That's what that one is, yeah. And heaped up in a big mound. The dirt may be needed later for laying out the garden. If the amount of dirt is too great, the extra is loaded into a dump truck and driven away. We don't need to worry about that though. Okay. The supply lines for electricity, water, sewage, and heating are laid in the trenches that have been dug, so it's important that the construction workers stick to the plan. Okay, so if the pit is smooth and level, the foundations and floor can be poured as liquid concrete. To do this, a large construction mixer is driven to the construction site. Okay, the unique feature of this vehicle is the drum on the back that keeps rotating all the time, all the way from the depot to the job site, so the concrete gets really well mixed. At the building site, construction worker Kira the cat fills the pit with liquid concrete from a large hose. The concrete will gradually get hard. When it's completely dry, the foundation's ready. So, to do the foundation, we have to find Kira the cat and the truck. So, we're going to look for Kira the cat and the truck. So, on my turn, I'm going to drive our dump truck, our vehicle, and I'm going to look at a tile. And I'm going to say, I'm going to look over this tile. Let's see.
Whoa,
It's Kira!
First try.
I accidentally saw it earlier. It's Kira the cat! So we'll load Kira the cat into the dump truck. We'll drive the dump truck all the way over here. And then we can dump Kira the cat out.
We can gently
let Kira go onto the construction plan. Okay? So,
are we playing cooperatively or competitive?
We're playing cooperatively. We're working on building a house together. That's right. Okay. So, now that I found the right tile, it is the next player's turn to try and find the truck. Can you drive around? Which tile do you think the truck is under? Kira's cement truck. Kira's special cement truck. Where do we think it's going to be? You're going to drive in the jump truck.
Let's go with this tile up here.
Okay, let's look at it.
Nope.
Oh. Who is it, though? What is it? Who is that?
I don't know. It looks like I think they're the gardener.
That's right. That would be the gardener. Let's see. Let's see if we can find the gardener's name. The gardener's name is Flora the Fox.
All right,
so
Flora
we have to remember that's where Flora is. Okay, everybody? All right. Well, now it's my turn again. So I'm going to drive around and I'm going to go right here. Let's see what this one is right next to Flora. I did it! It's the cement truck. So we can load the cement truck and we can go. And then we can dump the cement truck out. And we did it!
Kind of amazing.
We found Kira and we found Kira's cement truck. So now we get to pour the foundation for the house. Yes. So I'm going to drive the truck. I got to back the truck up. Okay. And I get to load the foundation into the truck. And then they're going to drive it beep, 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 beep to the building site. And we put it into place. So we did it. Yay! We have the foundation done. So Bruno checks off the foundation from his building plan and he goes to the next section. And we're looking now, we're going to do the walls. And this house has brick walls. And Nero the mole is the one building the brick walls. So Steve, can you help? It's your turn now. Do you think you can find Nero or his brick wall work?
Okay. Well, I'm going to remember because it's a memory game. I'm going to remember that's Flora the Fox.
That's right. We're not going to go there. Oh, you know what? Let me read the brickwork thing. Because this is Nero builds brick walls. Okay. Next along is Bricklayer Nero the mole, whose job it is to build the walls of the house. He lays rows of bricks in an overlapping pattern. The bricks are held together by mortar. This is a mixture of cement, sand, and water, which is made in a mixing machine or in a trough. Nero Mole spreads it on the bricks with his trowel before pressing them firmly into place. This is how the walls take shape. Okay, so we have to find his bucket with his trowel and his mortar mix, and we have to find Nero.
Oh, there it is.
You found the mortar mix.
I did.
Do you want to load it up into the truck and drive it to the site plan?
I will.
Here we go. So this truck is actually part of the Cooler Boo line. So HABA actually has a whole section
This is just...
it's the best part. HABA actually has a whole ball and track car system. And the dump truck is actually one of the cars that works on the Cooler Boo system. And the bed works for the ball. So there's whole like track systems where there's a bulldozer that like it pushes itself up the track and then it knocks into a boulder, and then the boulder goes down the track and goes down a cliff and falls into the bed of the dump truck. And when it falls into the dump truck goes. That's what this was originally designed for. But then I guess the game department was inspired, and they made this game that uses this truck. So if you have the Cooler Boo track and ball system, you can actually build the tracks and have the different places of the construction site like along the tracks. So you can load up the pieces and then push the truck along the tracks. So I just really quickly wanted to say that because this is awesome. It's very, very sturdy. The Cooler Boo system is for 2 and up, so it's all safe, very, very sturdy and robust. So, all right. Yeah, it's hard to roll it on the cardboard tiles. Normally you'd spread out a little bit more. But now it's my turn to try and find Nero, because we found Nero's mortar, but we haven't found Nero. So I'm going to drive over here. Let's look at this one. I did it! I found Nero! So we're going to load Nero in. I'm just going to back up the whole way. Beep, 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 beep. I did it. So now I get to drive the truck to the walls. I'm going to go the long way. Here we go. Let's load it up. Beep, 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 beep. Boop. Oh, we missed. We'll get the crane in there. So now I build that up there. So now we're on the
Kira was wearing a helmet.
Yeah, Kira should be wearing a helmet on that one. So for perspective, we'll put this on the side. But normally you build the house right up and down. All right, so what's the next stage of the house? What does it look like we do
Bruno's
next?
gone forward. It looks like we're building...
What does it look like we need? What's the red piece? What do you think the red piece is for the house?
I think that's a roof.
You think that's a roof? What do you think,
Or some
chat?
framing. But yeah.
What do you think, chat? What do we need? Now that we have the walls of the house, what do we put on top of the walls? Probably the roof. Probably the roof. I was going to say that, chat. No. I was giving Isaac and Sky and Mallory a chance. Yeah. You're not the only one playing. Sky says the triangle. That's a good guess. Yeah, the triangle is the next one. And the triangle, because it's red, yeah, we see, the triangle is the roof. The roof. Arthur says, is that supposed to be a roof? Yes. Good guess, Arthur. That is supposed to be a roof. The carpenters do all the woodwork on the house. First, they lay the beams for the ceiling into the brickwork. Then they nail wooden boards into the beams. Next, they construct the roof truss, onto which they nail horizontal slats, which will later support the roof. It is now the turn of the roofer, Frido Frosch, which is frog in German. Frido inserts skylights, insulates the roof, and then covers it with roof tiles that are red. Depending on the roof size, a lot of tiles could be needed.
Ah, so this is a tiled roof, not a shingle roof.
This is a fancy roof. This is also more of a German house, yes, with the brick and the tile roof. So let's see. Let's see if we can find Frido Frosch. Frido the frog. Where do we think?
Well, I'm still remembering.
Yep.
That was Flora Fox.
That was Flora.
So I'm gonna guess.
We found Frido!
We found Frido.
We are really lucky. This is really lucky. Okay, let's drive Frido over. This whole thing has made me realize I need to, whenever I'm at a show and we have the Cooler Boo tracks, I just sit and play Cooler Boo all day. I need to purchase some Cooler Boo for my home. Even though we have no kiddos right now.
All right, we found Frito. Now we just need to find the roofing materials.
We do. We have to find the wood and the nails for the roof. Let's see. Well, you put the truck right here, so I'm going to check right here. Let's see. Oh, nope. This is not it. This is the watering can for the landscaper, for the flowers, for Flora. So that wasn't it. So that was my turn. So now it's Steve's turn. Steve, where do you think the tiles are? Hang on. So everyone, where do you think the roofing supplies are? Right? Do we remember? Do we remember who's here? Do you remember who's here? I think Flora is here. Flora the landscaper is here. Flora the fox, right? And if this is Flora's watering can, that means, what do we think this tile is right here? I think that could be what we need. What do you think, chat? Steve's slowly driving the truck over there. Next to the cat. Good job, Zelda! That's right. The roofing materials are over next to the cat.
Well, let's see if we're right. Hey!
You got it, Zelda!
All right. Let's load them in.
All right. Driving the truck all the way over. Boop, boop, boop.
I can't believe it.
Every time you do it, it's the best. Okay, good job. We did it. We get to do the roof. You get to do the roof.
All right.
The roof is on fire. Here, let's see if you can do. Yesterday, I got the roof, or 2 days ago, I got the roof to jump right onto the tile, the square. I don't know if you could do it. Uh-oh. We have to
do we have insurance?
We have to have Nero come back. All right. So normally, remember, you'd build the house like that. But so you all can see what the house looks like on camera, we're going to build it like that. Okay. All that's left is the landscaping. So Bruno's going to move to the next one. So now we're looking for Flora the fox and Flora's watering can. Wow. Do you remember where Flora is? Where do you think Flora is? Do you think Flora is this tile right here? Or do you think Flora is this tile? Which tile? Which tile do you think Flora is under? Which one? Should I drive here? Or should I go here? What do we think? That's right, Zelda. It's the one right above the house. It's right here. It's right here, right? Yep, that's Flora. All right. So we load Flora up. We drive Flora over. Boop, 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 boop. We put Flora onto Bruno's plan. Oh, that was pretty good. And then, Steve, we have one tile left. Do you want to do it? It's Flora's watering can. Here.
Do you want to read it?
I'll read it while you do it. Now, there you go.
Flora's watering can.
Now it's time to do the finishing work inside and outside of the house. The window installers put in the last of the windows so that the outer walls can be plastered. Electricians will come and run cables through the house, connecting it to the outlets and switches. The plumbers will fit in a sink in the bathroom, a toilet, and a shower. Soon, everything is ready for Paul's aunt to move in. We're building Paul's aunt a house, by the way. The final phase is the landscaping of the garden. Paul's aunt calls on gardener Flora Fox. She lays out a lawn and plants flowers, trees, and shrubs. As a special surprise for Paul, his aunt has also included a big swing and a sandbox. Have fun on the swing, Paul. All right, so let's go and do the landscaping. Do you want to drive over and do the landscaping?
I can.
And while you drive the truck over, the rest of the construction workers are going to work on putting the grass in. So what you can do is you move the house and you flip over the tile.
What?
And now we have the landscaping in. And now we can put the shrubberies. The shrubberies. Boop. Oh, that was perfect. So there we go. There's the grasses. And we can see now Kiro is over playing. Kiro has come over to play, I think. So we did it. We built the house. Good job, everyone. Thank you for helping us build the house in my very first game's building site from HABA. So this game, you work on driving, you work on taking turns, you can talk about building the house, you can work on colors, you can work on shapes. There's lots of things that you can do. It goes a little quicker in real life when you're not playing with the internet. But there you go. This one is for 2 and up, obviously. And it is $29.99. And this one just released at Gen Con. So it's not quite in stores yet. It should be in stores very, very soon. But you can pick up this copy, a copy of this game if you're interested at hobbyusa.com/GenCon/shop. Sorry, I flipped that. The URL is on the screen. Let's go ahead and clean this game up because it's really important. After we finish playing our games, we clean them all up and we put them all away so we don't lose any pieces.
It's also important after you're doing a job to clean up
the work site.
Clean up your work site.
That's right. So let's clean up the work site, Steve. I always said Uncle Steve. Normally when I use this voice and we do this, it's an Uncle Steve situation.
Yep.
We have a lot of toddlers in our lives. Our nieces and nephews we have a 7-year-old nephew, 9-year-old niece. It's very convenient that they're all 2 years apart. 9-year-old niece, 7-year-old niece.
10-year-old nephew or 11-year-old nephew.
He just turned 11.
Yeah,
we were at his I did.
Yeah.
We were at his Harry Potter birthday party. Yeah. We did a Harry Potter Zoom birthday party for him. But Kevin just turned 11. That's how I remember it rhymes. And then we have a 9-year-old niece, a 7-year-old niece, and a 5-year-old nephew. And we have been playing HABA with them for a long time. And then we also have a group of friends, really good close friends, who all have kiddos right now. And out of that group are our friend niece nephews, frennos, I don't know what we call them. They're not all meant to go in there. I know that you're attempting, but they all don't go in that little area. But that friend group, we have, how old are those, is that group? We have, you did that backwards, I think. So that way. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it fits in the...
I think we put the wrong sides in the wrong sides. This fits a lot better. You don't have to put it back in this way. This explains a lot of things. But out of that group, we have we have 2 5-year-olds, and then we have 3 1-year-olds in that group because our friends coordinated babies so that the babies could grow up together. And then the one friend group accidentally had twins. So they got more than they were aiming for on that one.
2 for 1.
2 for 1. So we have that friend group. Oh, and there's a newborn. I almost forgot the newborn. She was born
a month ago.
Not even. She's not. Oh no, she just turned. Yeah, she just hit 1 month. So she's adorable, by the way.
So there's a lot of Uncle Steve.
There's a lot of Uncle Steve and Aunt T going on. Normally when I do the voice in HABA. So there we go. The cat is called Zelda. Very cute. No, the cat is Zero. Zelda is Dixon Pixies. I tried to learn the names of some of the kiddos so that they would know that I was playing with them. So yes, there we go. Thank you so much, everyone. I think this was a success. I definitely think that this would be something that I would be interested in doing in the future. I think that this is something I think we'll continue these in the future on different days. Maybe like advertise and just do a stream, but I think I would just do one game at a time. But we do have other HABA games, and so we could do a live playthrough for littles if that's something you all think we should do in the future. I think that this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for playing with me. Yeah. My thing unmuted, so now we're getting a lot of noise. The next stream is Steve and I are gonna play games for ages 4 and up. So we have 4 other new games that released at Gen Con that are for 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds and up. They're fun for everyone from that age up. And so we're going to play that one next in the next stream, which starts basically right now, but we're going to go ahead and say goodbye, shut this stream down, and start a new one. If you would like to watch the next stream, which is for the games 4 and up, it's the T and Steve play HABA. We will be back really shortly with that. If you're watching on Twitch, you can just stay in the Twitch chat, and it should auto-refresh when we come live again. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll have to, when there's another live notification that comes up, you'll have to click on that and move to that one. So it won't automatically transfer you. Yeah. But thank you so much, everyone, for playing along with us. This was super fun. If this is something that you would like me to do in the future, just let me know on Twitter, the OneTar, or on our Discord server, which we will be manning the Discord server through the rest of the day. And actually, little secret, the Discord server is going to stay up. We're not going to have anything on it. But if you are interested in this, if you are on the Discord server, you can go ahead and go on the Discord server. Let us know what you enjoyed about this stream, maybe some suggestions for future ones, and if you'd like to see more of that kind of content from HABA. So, yeah, awesome. All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
We'll see you next stream.
We'll see you next stream in like a minute. Bye.